My journey into financial planning started halfway around the world. I came to the United States from Nepal for college because I wanted access to world-class education and bigger opportunities. I was fortunate to earn scholarships, and shortly after graduating, I began my career at Goldman Sachs. Since later, I worked at BlackRock and other institutional firms like Bessemer, advising families with wealth that lasted for 7 or 8 generations. That experience shaped how I think about money. I saw what well-structured wealth looks like. I saw the power of managing risk early, handling taxes thoughtfully, and building systems where every piece of the financial picture works together instead of reacting to problems later. But I also noticed something important. Many of the families I advised had inherited their wealth. The hardest problems had already been solved generations earlier. The foundation had been built long before I arrived. At the same time, I kept meeting people who reminded me of my own journey. People building wealth for the first time. Tech executives with significant equity compensation. Leaders whose net worth had grown into the millions but was heavily concentrated in a single company's stock. Professionals navigating RSUs, ISOs, and ESPPs while staring at complex tax decisions and wondering how to diversify without triggering massive capital gains. They weren't asking for stock tips. They were asking deeper questions. How do I reduce concentration risk without creating a huge tax bill? How do I preserve what I've built while still participating in future growth? How do I plan for college, retirement, and the next stage of life with clarity? How do I make sure I have liquidity when I need it? How do I simplify my financial life so it runs with the same discipline as the companies I helped build? And when I asked them why money is important to you, the answer was never about money. It was about freedom, the ability to step away from corporate life on their own terms, the security of knowing your family is protected, the confidence that market volatility won't derail their life that they've worked so hard to build. This realization is what led me to launch TrueRoot Financial. My goal is to bring institutional level strategy to people who are building wealth in real time, not inheriting it. At TrueRoot, we focus on 3 core principles. First, risk reduction without disruption. We help clients diversify thoughtfully and strategically, not reactively or emotionally. Second, tax awareness as a core discipline. Through strategies like direct indexing and tax-aware investing and equity compensation planning, we treat taxes as central to the strategy because unnecessary taxes can quietly erode wealth. Third, integrated simplicity. Investments, equity compensation, estate planning, and major life transitions all working together with intention. To me, money is simply a tool. The real goals are control over your time, security for your family, and the freedom to choose what comes next. Helping people build that foundation, that's why I do this work.